The Kendy and Raybo podcast, sponsored by Maeve's and the Garavogue Bar.
You're fond of this drink, aren't you?
I am. Well, sure, we got tins. We got like cases of it.
Did you shake it up, make a joke out of me?
No, I didn't. Just I might have put it in the fridge a small bit late, so it's only got about 40 minutes of chillage.
It's not the chillage on that now, Ray.
It's not great. Like,
Come here. Do you know how annoyed I'd be if people started talking about chillage?
How?
As in, like, we said it there, and it sounded like what a TikToker would say. I'm just going to check the chillage on it. You know these fucking
Would you not be delighted
No,
if we
I'd
came
be
up
sick
with a
to
word?
death if I ruined Guinness or if I ruined drinks for everybody. That's the truth.
I think by making the point of what you just said there, I honestly think you might have caused that now.
No one start using the words chillage, please.
The more you say don't
There's great
do it.
chillage on that. Oh, fucking God, they're heading me. I want to kick the shit out of myself.
You look lovely.
Do you enjoy you like that?
Yeah.
I had to get
Sorry
tied
now,
up.
I was a bit...
Had to get tied up for the big wedding at the weekend.
You got well tied up.
Oi. Oh, that's
lads,
a stag.
lads,
Shit.
lads. But I presume this is a kind of a stag-like wedding.
Well, it's funny you say that because I'm doing the full weekend of it.
Who's getting married?
Stephanie and Kevin are getting married.
Kevin and Stephanie, you mean?
Kevin and Stephanie. No, you have to say the bride first.
No. They do not get. The way things are gone in the world now.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Yeah. As Pete Heggs it over.
They could both be fellas. Maybe Stephanie's a fella.
She could be.
Stephanie's a fella, everyone. Just to let you know.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Is Stephanie a fella?
It's definitely definitely a fella that Kevin is marrying. So Kevin and Stephanie.
Yeah. So
are getting
Kevin
married.
is an old friend of mine. Grew up
Old friend.
together.
Where did you first meet him?
I first met Kevin like when I don't know, like I was like 2 maybe.
Lovely.
Like, you know,
He's
it's
an
that
old
old
friend.
that you don't know when you met. Like,
Oh, lovely.
as in we lived beside each other. Me, him, and Tommy lived
Yeah.
wall to wall.
Yeah.
Until we were now.
Now,
So
has he made you a best man?
he has made me a groomsman. I didn't make. He made an old Welsh fella his best man.
Oh.
I mean, imagine bringing a foreigner in. That's the problem. Obviously, you let a few of them in. All of a sudden, like people are kind of going, "Don't be worried about the foreigners coming
They're
in."
literally taking
Look,
your job.
They're literally taking my job as the best man. A Welshman, isn't that disgraceful?
And that reminds me, at our wedding, we had a best man. It was Sean.
Yeah.
But we then kind of leaned on you for the MC roles and duty.
Yeah.
So you were the MC. You didn't. Like, Sean didn't do the MC.
Yeah, he doesn't
work.
like that. I actually don't know that. What the story is of Jamie and that. Would he be great at that? I'm not really sure. And no, he would be.
He didn't
He'd
have
be
a
well
right of
able.
speech anyway. That's the only
No,
thing.
I wait for that. By the way,
Yeah.
I don't mind emceeing weddings.
Yeah.
How are you going, folks? I'm going to hand you over now to Billy. You know, like that's what I like. You know.
Yeah.
But anyway, Kevin and Stephanie are getting married. Can't wait. So I'm doing the full weekend of it. So here's the crack. They're getting married on Saturday.
Okay.
So this is going to come out on
Very
Friday.
popular day.
Yeah, big day for the weddings.
Big day
on
for
Saturday.
weddings, a Saturday.
Some people say the Atlantic costs a fortune on a Saturday, and if you get married on a Thursday, there's a huge discount.
Huge Thursday
Huge
discount.
Thursday discount. But so I'm going to go down the Friday and stay in Kilronan Castle.
What's on in Kilronan?
Yeah.
A fine spot.
And that's the night.
castle.
That's the night I'm looking forward to the most.
Oh, the crack and
The Friday night
Yeah.
beforehand.
Are you down with the family now? Do you have children all with you?
No.
Oh, you're going
No,
down.
Listen to how
Oh,
giddy
solo
I am.
mio.
Yeah. So on the Friday I'll be on my own.
Lovely.
That's why I'm looking forward to the Friday. Just me and the boys.
You might pull.
Boys. Yeah, I got to shift one of the fellas. Who knows
One
what
of
will happen?
Stephanie's friends.
It's his last night of freedom. No.
Jim.
We've got to Congratulations to Mark. He was with me brother last night. But so it'll just be all the boys, and then on the Saturday, then Nicola will join us.
Lovely.
That'll be shite then. No,
Yeah,
I'm joking.
It does. Like if Nicola was joining you, is the kids coming? No.
Not to fuck the
So
kids.
the kids aren't invited. Is it a kid-free wedding?
I haven't a clue if it's kid-free wedding, but don't invite my kids to any. If you're getting married and you invite me, please don't invite me kids.
Okay.
I don't want them to go.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
That's they'll love that.
That's
now
good
in a
to
few
know.
years' time. And they'll
No,
listen
but
back.
it's not a place for kids.
No,
It's
sure
not a
not.
place
I
for
like
kids to do
weddings
it.
with kids.
Alright, they be running around doing
Do, but I think it
slides.
adds a bit life to the
But
thing.
you know what the problem is? Just when you're getting giddy,
Yeah.
you're going, yup, you buy it. The band are about to start.
I have to bring one of them to bed.
Will you go up and put her to bed, will
Yeah,
you?
okay,
And,
fair enough.
and then what do you do then?
Next minute you're up breastfeeding a child.
And Nicola's going, you know we haven't breastfed Ali in years. Why are you
Yeah.
Ali's 3, but why are you breastfeeding
Why are
her?
you trying to, and you know you're a man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just thought some of
Yeah,
the Guinness
men's
might.
rights.
I thought some of the Guinness might get out into her. Fuck.
So you're there the Friday night
Yeah.
and you're going to have tremendous crack. Did I hear that you're then responsible for things which almost fell apart?
Oh no. What am I responsible for?
For the driving?
Oh yeah, I might have to be used to be driving either groomsmen or bridesmaids.
For the maids. From where to where? Is it
But
not
you know
in
what the problem
Kilronan?
was? So they were going to rent fancy cars, but then they were like, Kendy has a 2018 Astra.
And I mean,
They
it's
were
a
like-
Vauxhall Astra as well,
a
which is
Vauxhall,
the
not
best
an Opel.
type of Astra.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
like, why would you go rent
Why
a car
would
when
you? And
he
it's
has
an
a-"
estate.
It's really annoying because I have this friend Jared then who's also a groomsman, and
Yeah.
Jared would be well up in the world.
He's well off.
And I don't know what he drives.
It'll probably
but
be a Beamer.
It's me and him that are driving. I'm afraid he'll drive into some Tesla. And then I'll be coming in with the engine.
I won't lie, I found it kind of odd since he said it.
Go on.
That you were driving bridesmaids.
Yeah. No,
Because-
it's probably groomsmen. I don't know what I'm driving.
A groomsman I wouldn't mind.
Just anything. I'm driving family.
You're
something.
driving family, fine.
Yeah.
A father-in-law.
It could be.
It could be,
Could be
or a brother or a cousin.
Yeah.
Something like that would be fine. I just can't see how a Vauxhall 2018 Astra.
Be pulling up.
You can't bring bridesmaids in that.
I know, yeah, it does feel a bit odd. I presume it's just getting people from
And
Kilronan.
she's merchant, isn't she?
Huh?
Isn't she a merchant?
She's a merchant, yeah.
So she's not going to have a dose of a merchant.
Muscle cars.
No,
Like a Mustang.
bridesmaids and stuff. Well,
Yeah.
they're not Fortners.
Yeah, a lot of foreign
Yeah.
bridesmaids. right?
Yeah, so you can't be bringing them around if they wouldn't know
No.
what. Like,
But the great thing is
you know them starting the day getting sick.
their number plates are different than ours, so they can't read ours. So
Okay.
if they're
Was
like,
it? Oh, okay.
I could be like to them, yeah, I just got this, lad, it's brand new,
You
right
know
off.
vintage when you see vintage.
But I'm getting the car valeted tomorrow.
Are you getting
I've
valeted?
never once got a valet in my life, Ray. I barely wash myself, not mind the cars.
And where are you bringing it to valet?
I'm not bringing it anywhere. I'm
You
not
heard it
bringing
here
it anywhere.
first.
Yeah, I am using a mobile valet system.
A gentleman that
And
comes to your house.
A gentleman that comes to my house, but it also gave me a brilliant business idea that I don't
What's
want
that?
anyone to take. Are you familiar with teenage American movies of the late 90s, early 90s?
Yes.
You're talking American Pie,
Yes.
Road Trip,
Yeah.
all them ones.
Yeah.
They made me believe that there's these brilliant car washes where it's just a load of women in bikinis.
Yes.
So,
I've never seen one.
and just so you know, before you say it, yes, I'll be interviewing them here. I will. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So I want to do it in Ireland. I don't care if it's January. Okay. I want to run a mobile valeting system.
But
right?
it's girls.
But I bring 6 young ones with big old boobies to your house to clean your car. So you can stand there in your robe looking out your front window. You don't have to go anywhere. There's no shame in that, Ray. There's no shame in anyone looking out their own front window. How dare you even assume that there's shame in that?
I am trying desperately
To what?
not to support your idea.
Imagine going to Dragon's Den with that. So I'm looking for £100,000 to get the implants, and
It's ultimately the most successful business idea you've ever come up
that's
with.
the best business idea that's ever been created ever by anyone.
And I don't think it'd be
Like, seriously, think about it. Like,
but the wife wouldn't be happy.
no, but fuck
Wait now, in
listen,
fairness to Laura,
Ray, do you know what?
I honestly think she's standing there with me.
If
and
you're-
she go there tremendous, Ray.
Yeah. Do you know what, Laura? You can come to the interviews as well. We're going to do them in here. You can help us out.
So when Laura isn't doing like her normal Saturday job, she could work for you.
No, she can come in here
That's
and
the
do
whole
the interview
family working
process
for Kendy now.
in a little pantsuit, Laura. You can have a little pantsuit jean on
And
you.
come here, how would you change the name of the company? MK Entertainment.
No, I
and
set up a
Music
whole new
Fashions.
company called, what would you call a company? A valet company with young ones. Wash Down Meow Lobby.
Yeah.
Do you want your lobby washed down? Because that was a euphemism song, wasn't it?
That's true, yeah.
Do you want your
Sorry.
lobby washed down?
Yeah. .com.
Do you want your caddy washed down?
That's your caddy washed down.
That's for you, Sean. You can get
I'm
it.
really sure there's something with valet. And we will come up with it. We're not as quick as Bad Friends.
Why don't we just call it Old Big Tits or something?
Our big tits valet song. Owl, Jesus, she's fierce. Valet song.
It'd be great to just not do a euphemism at all. Like,
Yeah,
just
she looks
to
like a model,
Yeah,
.ie.
yeah, just big old tits valet.
Yeah.
Come on down.
This is the
But
one
anyway,
we've had in a while.
Isn't that a belter of an idea, though?
It is. I can definitely see a market for it.
Yeah,
Like,
and
I
then-
definitely wouldn't be driving it now because you see.
They can call me Pimp Kendy, and I could treat them like bitches. Don't talk to me, bitch. You know, like that
Yeah.
kind of way.
But-
I'd start wearing purple suits and everything, a wee fedora hat.
And a little overcoat.
Little overcoat
Yeah,
and a
big
wee
overcoat.
a wee cane.
Yeah,
I
I
could be
can
like,
picture it
bitch,
now.
you speak when Kendy speaks to you, bitch,
Yeah.
like that.
You have to realise though the competition for this crew of ladies that you've assembled, right? And of course you probably have to do the men for the
Kendy's
women.
angels, we might call them.
Kendy's angels.
Yeah.
The competition is the Afghanistani men that works in the but
Down in the car wash.
yeah, in the car wash. Who
Your man has a
do
fag on.
unbelievably good valet work.
They are. So obviously I don't know where they're from. Those gentlemen.
I think-
right?
yeah, okay.
Anyway, it's somewhere out there in Middle Eastern, or whatever, or maybe Eastern Europe, or whatever.
Unbelievable
They
lads.
are outrageously good at valeting cars,
Yeah.
by the way.
To the point where when I was selling the van,
yeah.
I by the way I don't think I admitted I sold the van.
Oh, the van. Listen, we'll insert sad music here. The van is gone, lads,
I think the sad music has just arrived.
and it's gone to an awful place. A young musician here in town,
A young
Stephen
musician here in
O'Dowd.
town, Stephen O'Dowd,
Yeah,
he
and
purchased it off me.
Stephen, if I could tell you anything, will you drive the shite out of it, please, and
Don't,
leave it
Stephen.
for dead? Yeah,
Don't,
I want
Stephen.
Ray to see his van
It
disintegrate
is
in front of
nothing
his
worse
own eyes.
than selling it to someone you know in the same place that you live.
Yeah.
Because what's happening now is not only am I seeing it in places
Yeah.
and getting a fright, But I'm also getting friends of mine sending me pictures of the van parked outside random spots, which I have nothing to do with.
You can't
I'm
park
really
here.
obsessed. But I brought it to the gentleman in the valet.
Yeah.
And granted, they weren't obviously beautiful women.
Yeah.
But
They certainly weren't. No.
Christ above, I brought it. I went in at 4 o'clock, said, yeah, leave it an hour, we'll have it done.
Yeah.
They clean the shite out.
It's unbelievable what they do. No, like, it's unreal what them boys do. And, like, they do it with a permanent fag on. Your man who washes your car has a fag in his mouth all the time.
And it never gets put
He
out as
sleeps
well
with a
with the
fag in his mouth.
Yeah.
Like. But here's the thing with the mobile valet. Like, I know what you're getting at. You're going to ask me, is one of the interview questions, how good are you at washing cars? Right?
Yeah, that would be
I would argue that has absolutely nothing to do with it whatsoever. Because when you're a googly-eyed fella, sure, the second they go, does that look all right for you? That's €300.
Yeah.
You're going to go,
That's fine.
It'd be like putting the fucking mirror at the back of your head during the barber session. Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah. It's like what Michael
What
O'Leary
car?
did with Ryanair.
You know, what does he do?
And the air hostesses.
Why, is he beautiful air hostesses?
Well, I couldn't tell you. I never see them.
I don't know if he does
Others
really.
have mentioned to me that.
Oh, have they actually?
Yeah,
I didn't
beautiful
even.
air hostesses.
Genuinely now.
Yeah.
I think they're people, Ray, air hostesses.
Okay.
No, these women that are good washing the cars are not
Not
people.
so much.
No. Not
Anyway,
so much.
you're doing a wedding. You're bringing somebody somewhere.
Yeah.
What else are you looking forward to about it?
I'm looking
Who's
forward
the
to
band?
Blue Moose.
Lovely.
So I'm going to tell you something.
Solid choice.
Everybody asks me, Mark, I'm getting married. Who should I book?
And
Obviously,
would you
I
not
say-
say yourself?
Well, no. The last thing I want, if Kevin tried to book the Atlantic
You
to
wouldn't
do his
give him
wedding,
a good deal?
No, I wouldn't. I would be. Imagine sitting down having a voulavant, right?
Yeah.
And a bowl of soup, and then you went for the beef, and you're drinking all day, and in your head you're
I've
going.
done this.
Yeah, but in your head you're going, I have to gig now.
Yeah.
I have to go up
It's
and
true,
do the
yeah.
gig.
It takes all the goodness out
It
of
takes all the goodness
I'm
out
glad
of
the
it.
Blue Machines are doing
Yeah, so I always send the same names to everybody. I always say one of these bands, the 65,
Yeah.
Gorilla Radio or Blue Moose. If you can get any of them, you're going to have a great night.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they're doing it. Also, it helps that I play with Blue Moose all the time as well. You know, because Blue Moose only hire the best musicians in the country.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah, and when they're not around, then he gives me a ring. Then he says, you know what, that'll be a handy one. We're both in the same fucking town. Anyway, so what I'm looking forward to the most is me and Nicola are staying, bar the Friday night on my own.
Yeah.
Saturday and Sunday. Which reminds me, I have to get cover for Waxies on Sunday.
Lovely.
If you're going to see the Atlantic and Waxies on Sunday,
Won't happen.
there won't be a No, there will be something on.
There'll be something.
Just I won't be there.
Yeah, fair
Maybe you
enough.
could do it.
Ooh.
You could step in and play the bass on
Not
Sunday.
at all. I'm not going to be fit to do anything.
Why?
I too am attending a wedding.
On Saturday.
Am I a friend of this? Oh, it is this Saturday.
Yeah.
that
so
cropped up
Ray is
for me.
going to a wedding on Saturday as well, but he'll be in Waxies
Sean
on
and
Sunday.
Richard down in Clock Jordan.
Yup, you buy it. So Ray'll be fit, no bother. He'll be Sunday night. He's going to be playing instead
I
of me
am not.
in there.
No way.
Yeah, he said yes. You heard it here.
No, I won't.
But anyway, sorry, what was I getting at? Anyway, I'm looking forward to the most is that we just get to go away. So the day 2 is in Kilronan as well.
Sans children.
So from Friday to Monday morning,
You're gone.
I'm going to be gone.
Weekend off.
But you know what I'm doing? I don't care. The MK Entertainment and Media isn't paying me great now yet. But I'll tell you one thing. I know how to spend money at a spa. I'm going to be down.
Are you going to go to the spa?
I'm going to get the cucumber treatment.
Right.
I'm going to get the Shanghai surprise treatment. I'm going to get every treatment they have going.
Surprise will be the Friday, obviously, with Nicola not there.
Yeah, I'll get that done then.
Yeah, do the Friday.
I'll get the
So when
surprise
she
on the
lands,
Friday.
She lands on Saturday, you'll all be chilled out.
She'd be like, geez, I've never seen you as relaxed. And I'd say, yeah. Well, maybe if you did it. No,
Now, mind you, we're not in any way suggesting that there's such a thing as a Shanghai surprise in Kilronan Spa.
no. Down to the dungeon you go.
They're
No.
all lovely people.
Yeah, I didn't even know there was a spa. Nicola told me there was a spa.
nice
in Kilronan.
spa.
Yeah, is there?
Yeah,
So
it's
that's what I'm looking forward to most is getting away. And what I'm also looking forward to most, and I hope people understand this and that I portray it properly. Me and you are Sligo gentlemen now, albeit the town will never fully accept us.
Never.
Right? I have gentleman friends from my youth, like I said, wall to wall friends that I don't see from year to year.
Oh, yeah.
We're all back together again now for this wedding.
So there'll be
And that alone is, when Jamie got married, it was the same. And there's an awful buzz when you get, I love all my new friends,
Yeah.
yourself included.
They're glad that I'm not there.
But also I'm glad that sometimes it's nice to have other friends.
Sometimes nice to have other friends.
Sometimes nice to have you.
Yeah.
I can't wait to just have a bit of development with the boys.
Be great.
And also, 6 boys. 6 old boys dressed up in tuxedos. No
Is
more
it
than your
6?
own wedding. Yeah, because the Americans are crazy. I'd say if Stephanie had her choice, you be honest now, Stephanie, love, she would have had 15 bridesmaids.
How many bridesmaids
you
has
know,
she got?
6. You know the Americans are mad. They'd have a full...
It's mental. The
they'd have a
price of that.
I know. And here's the
You
thing.
get another suit bought for you?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
They bought me a tux.
Is it nicer than the one I got you?
He bought everyone a tux and he's camping the first night in the fucking hotel.
Wow.
Sure, it's unbelievable.
That's how he rolls.
That's how they roll.
Best of luck to Kevin and Stephanie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stephanie a fella.
Stephanie a fella.
Sounds like an Italian name. Stephanie Affella. Okay. Stephanie, you're the most beautiful woman in the world. You're, of course, not a fella at all.
No.
Not at all. Not at all. Okay, go on.
First.
Yeah.
Right. Here we go. We're into stuff. Oh, you have more stuff to talk
Sorry,
about.
before we go into stuff as well.
Yeah.
I was mad to get your opinion on the length of podcast should be. No, not at all. No, we can go for as long as you want. I'm gigging at 8 o'clock.
Perfect.
You can cut that out if you want, but anyway.
Yeah,
no.
So
listen to me.
Quick.
One quick thing I want to talk to you about.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to talk about the state of the presidency? You kind of are, really. Like,
I reckon it depends on how far you want to go on it.
yeah, there's a couple of things I want to say on it.
Yeah.
Number one is
Three candidates.
Three candidates.
For the people who are listening backwards 2 years later.
They're not letting anyone into this, right? No, they won't let you on in. She didn't get the votes. Fucking, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever her name is.
She didn't get the votes.
Maura
And then
Wynne or
I think she
whatever it
walked off, as Waterford Whispers News says, into a time portal back to the 1950s with her €20,000 handbag in hand.
Yeah, imagine it's £20,000 handbag.
Yeah, that was a kind of a way of saying, well, screw you guys.
Yeah.
I don't need you.
Yeah, she definitely does it. I've never heard
She
this
could buy
woman.
the Auras,
I've
but
never
so
heard
did.
of her in my life, by the way. But a couple of things. Does it feel a bit like almost like the Tracers to a certain extent, or like X Factor or something? And what I mean by that is how vicious it is.
Is it vicious?
It's awful vicious for a job that doesn't mean anything.
But it's going to get that way anyway, yeah.
It's
it
crazy
always
the
has
way-
been that way.
It's
You
always
might remember
been-
it because it's like 14 years since we actually
I
had
do
proper
remember
runoff.
it. I remember when they nearly made Dan cry.
Yeah,
didn't
they do, totally. They go to town in the
they? They go to
presidency, yeah.
town on them. And you're kind of like, it doesn't mean anything. Obviously, it's great, but it's a real...
Well, it's great because you get free house. And with this housing crisis at the moment,
Yeah, you could do with it.
7 years free accommodation, that's a huge thing to go for.
Do you know
It's
what?
going to be vicious.
Do you know I can't get a mortgage? Should I have just ran for presidency?
For president.
But the thing is,
And you'd have just had visitors all the
but
time.
the way it is now, especially world politics as well, like it's more and more celebrity. People were giving out when Jim Gavin ran or whatever, but like Jim Gavin has a kind of a slightly political background. He was a defence. People are
Defence
going,
forces,
that's
yeah.
only an old Dublin manager running for it, but there's a little bit more to it.
No,
than that.
actually, we Wikipedia him. Myself and Laura, we were confused about the situation.
Yeah.
I was like, who is this Jim Gavin gentleman?
Yeah.
She's like, I don't know. And I said, Wikipedia him there. So she looked him up.
Yeah.
And apparently, yeah, he went from 18 into the Defence Forces, worked his way up.
Yeah.
And then he apparently went into some sort of a kind of a civil servant, public servant kind of a role where
Yeah.
he was like involved in aviation negotiations and whatnot because he was in the Air Force.
Yeah.
And then he was like dealing with people in Europe and such things and whatnot. So he has a good bit of...
No, he knows what he's at, yeah.
And
He's
then
a
he
very-
was a very successful manager.
He was. He
Would you
managed
say?
that Dublin team, and incredibly, the most successful manager, and bigger than any accomplishment he's ever made in his life. I don't care what he did for Irish Defence Forces, for the
Yeah.
Air Force. I don't care what he did for the Civil Service. I don't care what he did for Dublin football. All I know is that he saved actual football last year.
Did he?
He's the man. Do you remember I made a joke months ago?
You don't make many jokes. I don't
Not a
remember
huge
something
amount.
like that.
A couple of months ago, I made a joke to you that you were asking me, what do you mean football is saved? And I said, they changed the rules and this and this
Yeah,
and
yeah,
this.
yeah.
And the committee, and the head of that committee was Jim Gavin.
Oh,
and I
right.
said to you, he did such a good job that they're calling for him to run for president.
So that's what happened.
I said this to you about 6 months ago.
Oh, wow.
And
So because he saved football.
Yeah,
That's
they-
why he's... That's
yeah,
what-
pretty...
And do you think that everybody's going to vote for him because he saved football?
I think he'll have the JA vote.
That's one then, so
That's,
now.
yeah, that's...
What other votes are there?
There's no other vote.
Like you look at us versus the GA vote podcasts.
Yeah, we are...
Two Johnnies.
Oh, wow.
Selling
yeah.
out big fields.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But the thing I was getting at is like, it's so ridiculous that why doesn't people like us just run for it? Fuck. I know you have to get 20 votes or 20
It's
things,
the-
but like
it's
the
hard to get it.
world politics has gone mad.
Yeah.
There's a man from a reality show running America now.
There is.
A fucking registered maniac.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but like, why don't we just go full X Factor on it? Like, why Louis Walsh should run?
Good, but it's support. It's getting the councils
Let's
behind
get,
you.
I
And
want to
what-
see the first ever duo. I want to see the first ever. I want Jedward to run.
Whichever to run,
for,
but you can't.
run
It's
for
just one
president.
person now. But it is kind of a duo. Didn't Miggledy have Sabina?
Oh, I thought you were going to say the dog.
No, he had the wife.
He did, yeah.
But you're equally, I think all three can. I don't know about Catherine Connolly, but I know that Heather and Jim have
Yeah.
significant others that would also be accompanying them to the house.
Well, I mean, you can't go in there on your own going, I see you later now, that's me done. I'll be out in 7 years.
yeah.
It's an awful long term, 7 year.
I know, it's great.
So has Mickelty been in there 14 years
14 years.
That's a long time to
He's
be.
been more time president than alive.
Yeah.
No, that's not
But can I say, the one thing about Mickelty is, and I don't know anything about his previous politics. I know he was a member of
He was
Labour?
wonderful.
Was he a member of Labour?
Yeah, he was a wonderful.
So
wonderful
whatever you think,
politician.
he was a brilliant president though, because you could tell in his latter years, especially when he's getting a bit older,
Oh, you get thick.
and he knows that he's So, as our president, Miggledy, you are not allowed to have any opinion on anything at all, which is what he's been told.
And then he goes full Geraldine. Well, now
He
you
did.
know
For
now
13 years. For 13 years, he
Yeah.
was like,
Fuck
say
off.
nothing, lads. Last year, he's been like, fuck.
No, he's been.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
We have
Fuck
to talk
off.
about the McElroy Lowry thing, by the way.
Oh, yeah. What do you think of that?
No, but before we leave the presidential,
Oh, yeah, go on.
I do feel that Catherine Connolly, out of the whole of the three of them, is the closest thing to Michael D that we have in it. Because one thing about Michael D before he went into presidency was that he spoke his mind and he had good thoughts on things.
Yeah.
And I think Catherine has that kind of.
Do you think
same.
so? I don't know anything about her.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about Catherine Connolly. Heather
Humphreys.
Humphreys,
because she kind of stumbled there with the whole Orange Order husband thing.
She has an orange husband.
Well, no, she didn't have an orange husband.
Sure, America has an orange president.
Her husband at one point was perhaps involved with the Orange Order, and then when asked about it, she wasn't really as clear as probably it should be.
Okay, so can I just say, why is he not allowed to be part?
Oh, no, he is. But it's just when you asked her about it, going, come here, was the hubby in the old Orange Order there back about 20, 30 years ago?
Yeah.
She said, yeah, he was, yeah. And
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
and I'm
what
sorry she didn't do that.
Yeah, I wish she had done that.
Yeah.
Because we have this fucking idea in our heads like that. So, you know, you're on about McElroy there. So McElroy gets some shtick because is he British now or is he Irish? He better decide.
Yeah,
Okay?
true, yeah.
But like, I think
he's
Rory's parents, but Rory's parents, right?
Yeah.
One of them I think is Catholic, one of them is Protestant. I think this could be so wrong. But they're also not really that into the whole politics thing.
human beings.
So so whenever he was like doing stuff for Britain first, and then he decided actually I'm going to declare for Ireland, Olympics and all that, and I'll make sure I'll declare as Irish. You know you're allowed to be both if you want, especially living where he lives. So will you stop putting pressure on him? You're either a mad nationalist or you're a unionist, and that we need to know now. Yeah. Like people aren't that into. Some people aren't into it that much.
There's only a small bunch of people shouting at him like that.
Yeah, and no, but there was that kind of
bunch,
pressure.
not everybody.
But the same thing has happened to your one Heather Humphreys.
Heather Humphreys, yeah.
It's okay for husband now. I'm not saying if he's an extremist.
It's
or
okay.
If
It's okay for her to admit the truth.
Yeah,
I think that's the important
it.
thing.
Yeah.
But what he does after his own time, that's his own business.
No, there's a lot of stuff that I don't agree with, by the way, by like these ultra British things. Me and you did a gig up in Derry, a wedding up in Derry a couple of weeks ago. And by all accounts, which I thought was fucking ferociously odd, was that every time we saw a Union Jack, sitting underneath it was what?
Underneath it was
an Israeli flag.
Israeli flag, yeah.
It was so odd to see that.
Yeah.
It's funny how people nail themselves to a mast, if you'll pardon the pun, on a flag. But like this idea that, okay, well, if you're a British unionist then you're Israeli, you know.
Yeah.
Like, why is there no nuance left in any of this?
There's not, but it's too
Why
much.
is there no
it's
nuance?
too much effort, Mark, to be getting into the nuance things.
But there is no nuance left.
Oh,
You're either one or the other now, and I need to know which one you are.
It's simpler that way.
But it's not simpler.
It is for
because
everybody
Kendy,
else.
I'm a very liberal gentleman, Raymond. If you want to go kissing boys, and I know you do, you can go off kissing boys.
That's Laura's
do you know what I
biggest
mean?
fear.
But then I also, and like there's other parts then that I'd be quite conservative over.
Yeah.
Why can't you do all that? Why can't you? Why I think most of us are kind of like that. But these flutes are shouting at us going, are you coming over here or are you going over there? Because I need to know if I hate you.
Don't pay any heed
That's
to
the
them.
way they... I don't pay any heed to them at all. I have no opinion on it, Ray. I'm sorry now to go wrecking your head. That was probably shite.
No.
I hate myself.
It's all right, Kendy.
That was probably shite. But anyway, best luck to all the candidates. Of course, they all have lovely portfolios.
They've absolutely all lovely
Everyone them have
portfolios.
lovely portfolios.
Few small bits.
Yeah, go on.
By the way, on the Shane Lowry, Rory McIlroy thing, was it the Ryder Cup in the States?
The Ryder Cup in the States.
And they all shouted abuse at them?
It was in the States.
It was very much like a GAA match.
No, it wasn't, though.
Well, maybe before Jim Gavin saved it.
So the thing about... so it was. I've seen some awful stuff at GA. I've seen some awful stuff at every sport.
Yeah.
I would argue that, and I've lost so much interest in it lately, soccer is by far the worst. Especially British soccer, English soccer, Premier League. Some awful stuff that goes on.
Just running shouting at
It
players,
shows you, like when Sligo Rovers play Shams or Derry or anyone, they have to usher the away fans in separately. And you're kind of going, are you serious, lads? Just because I support Sligo and you support them, we can't hang out together. When you go away, like. But anyway, awful stuff I've seen in JA as well. Club games up and down the country, fights everywhere, mostly up the country. But anyway, I won't get into that. But anyway,
depends on which way.
Anyway,
you look at it.
the thing with the Ryder Cup is the best thing about the Ryder Cup is the camaraderie and team aspect of it, and the fact that you're playing an away game.
Yeah.
So when you watch golf, normally there's no home fans to a certain extent.
Yeah,
That's why it was brilliant when Rory won the Irish Open. Is that it was a home game for him, you know. So the Ryder Cup, they're supposed to be booing them. it's great crack when they're booing them, when they're jibing them. If you watch the practices during the week, Rory couldn't open his button, and a USA fan was like, "Oh, you don't need that button open to choke Rory, right?" And Lowry started dying laughing and shit. And
Bit of
Rory's,
crack.
yeah.
Yeah.
What was wrong was they clearly realised the American fans were getting really abusive and saying they were calling Shane fat and fucking.
Yeah.
And every time they were on a backswing,
Yeah.
they were like roaring and shouting, and the boys were getting very fucking pissed off with the roaring and abuse that was
But
going
didn't
on.
they play it better than they've ever played?
Yeah, they did play
Because that's a
and they
typical
roasted
Irish
us.
thing.
Oh yeah, I'll show you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you think I'm a prick?
Exactly.
I'll show you who the prick is.
So the greatest thing the Americans ever did for us.
Oh, it was class.
In that particular,
Yeah.
because all I seen them was just reacting to it and playing out of their skins.
Yeah, they absolutely played it out of their skin.
Yeah,
Now they
right,
nearly
it is.
battled it on the Sunday, but there's definitely room for it. But this is the other great thing about golf as well is that etiquette. Let's talk about etiquette.
Yes.
Because you could say if that was a GA match and they'd be all roaring in the stands.
Yeah.
But another nuanced argument.
Yeah.
Here we go. Ray and Kendy on the nuances. Golf has certain etiquette.
Yeah.
I have always said if I
Passport.
land at a golf club and they say you better have a polo t-shirt on, I will wear a polo t-shirt because that's what they've decided is the rules.
Right.
One of the etiquettes that we've decided in golf is don't be shouting when someone's putting, don't be shouting on someone's backswing. We're all gentlemen here and this is the rules we've all agreed to.
Yeah.
So when you break them, you look like a prick. And a lot of American fans look like fucking idiots.
Pity they hadn't snipers or something on the course.
Jesus Christ almighty. Well, some people say that shot that Rory hit the 2 foot, man, he sniped that. Huh? No, but the thing, yeah, so I think arguing and stuff during sports is great crack. And
Yeah.
that adds to it. The buzz of
But
it
just
all.
don't be making noise
Yeah,
in
like
the
someone,
swinging.
people are arguing now, oh, they didn't throw a drink at his wife and him. But like a fella had a drink in his hand and another fan clearly knew, I'm going to flip this out of his hand towards him.
Okay.
And it hit McIlroy's wife like on the hat. And
That's not nice.
Nothing happened to her. She was fine.
How was her polo shirt?
She was fine. Her polo, she had a lovely dress on. All the wives wear the same clothes.
So
as
the
well,
wives
by the
don't
way.
have to wear polo shirts?
No, but they wear the same uniform every day as well. So
Okay.
they all agree to wear these dresses and this. It's great. Like,
Yeah.
but she was obviously fine. But also, don't be throwing a drink at a young lady. Like,
That's true, yeah.
Seriously, don't throw a drink at a young lady if you're
I
a
agree with you
gentleman.
there.
You know.
But equally, don't be confronting lads that throw drinks at young ladies because you never know who they might be
Now
in the town.
that's you could be told who they might be at that
Yeah.
in the town. Anyway, it was unbelievable to see Shane Lowry's moment. Again, it's the reason you love sport. I was down in the dumps
Yeah.
on Sunday. I had to go out to Waxy's to do an Atlantic gig, and it was 9:30, and the golf was still on. And by all accounts, Europe were about to have bottled the biggest bottle job in the history of the Ryder Cup. They were outright flying on Sunday, and then all of a sudden they nearly dropped us. And I said to Nicola, I'm not watching golf for 2 years. I can't be listening to this shite now for 2 years whenever they lose this. I was so pissed off.
Yeah.
And Lowry nailed a putt to retain the cup while I was in Waxy's. And I jumped up and down the pub.
Did ya?
Because it was Shane from Offaly.
Yeah,
He's my
that's true.
favourite golfer of all time. He jumped up and down like he was doing a jig.
Yeah.
And at that moment, I told Bethany, that's why you watch sport. That moment right there, it's the ecstasy. I said 20 minutes ago,
Yeah.
I did not even want to walk in this door because I
But sure,
thought
it'd make a wonderful film.
eventually it will.
Happy Gilmore 3. Where Happy Gilmore is paired with Shane Lowry.
Happy Gilmore, the Lowry story.
The Lowry story.
Yeah, so it was just class. That's why you watch sport. That's why I want you to watch more sports.
I do watch a little bit.
Do you know?
But I
That's
was
what-
perfectly calm on Sunday night. I wasn't upset about anything.
I was like up and
yeah.
down. That's what it does. It brings you to ecstasy and fucking delusion all
On a
in one.
completely different note.
Go on.
Tell you what I wasn't calm about. Currently, myself and Laura are dealing with flooring.
Right,
Get
okay.
floors for the house.
I do find you can get run away with that kind of stuff. Just keep your feet in the ground.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah.
When it comes to flooring.
I was talking to the builder about, flooring and insulation and all manner of stuff.
Are you going for, what do you call it? What do they call that?
Underlay.
A suspended floor.
No, it's just underlay and then a floor on top. And then there's
Is
tiles
underlay
inside.
not what they say in Spain whenever they're about to fight?
It is also what they
Underlay.
say- yeah.
Isn't it? What a shite joke. What an awful joke.
At one point, the builder, Trevor,
Yeah.
standing beside myself and the van. So the new van that I bought. Fancy new van, big pouch bed in it.
Yeah.
Standing there, it's looking beautiful. It's all ply lined in the back, right?
Ply line,
And
lads.
the doors
Think
were
of
open, and myself and Trevor were standing there. We were happened to be looking at a big pile of insulation that I had got for the house.
that. Lovely.
And he was telling me what I needed to get extra for the flooring. And I don't know, do you know this about builders? But builders always have a pencil on them.
Behind the ear.
For writing down notes.
Yeah.
And they're normally in a building site. So you can write on any surface.
Oh, anything at all.
Anything at
wood.
all.
They love writing on the wood.
Love the wood.
Yeah.
They're drawn to it.
Yeah. They're drawn on it.
Trevor must have forgotten himself. He pulls the pencil out and he was telling me that I needed to get 44 sheets of this stuff. And he writes the 44 on the back of the van, on the plywood. And I'm standing there looking at him going, What are you doing, Trevor?
I would not do that to you.
Why are you writing in the van?
Oh my God.
And then he proceeded to draw a picture of where the 44 will go.
On your
beside the
van?
number. Yeah. Now, I wouldn't mind if Trevor was a well-known builder. The van could be worth more because he signed it.
You're not exactly Picasso now, Trevor. You know? You're not Banksy like.
But I wonder, it just made me wonder at any builders that do happen to listen to this.
Well, they'll write on anything.
Do you find yourselves coming home in the evening and the wife says, can you go and get milk and bananas and some bread?
Oh, right,
and all of a sudden you're there writing on the couch or on the side of the chair. Or
We had a builder coming in one time to fix the blinds and he was doing a measurement. He did it on Nicola's forehead. She had to stand there. There and wait for it to come through. It is bad. Your stuff. I wouldn't go messing with your stuff.
No, like I didn't mind in the end. I got over it. Like I was like, okay, that's there now, and it's a funny story. I look at the 44 and I always remember.
You always remember.
Trevor
that's
the
the insulating.
And
come here, are you not nearly done? Is that not done yet? No.
No, it's not nearly done.
Jeez, insulate.
Yeah.
You wonder.
Very good.
You're putting that insulate.
Next item on the agenda.
Yeah.
Last week there was a section of the podcast that I cut out. It was me informing you that I had gone out of my way to get front row tickets to Paul Smith in the 3 Arena on the 10th of October.
Yeah, anyone who listens to or is on Patreon and you watch the video.
Oh, that was in that, was
it's
it?
in it. It never gets cut out of.
Oh, great.
Nothing gets cut out of Patreon.
Yeah, that's why Patreon's good. Put that $5 in a month.
Literally nothing ever gets put out.
You get all the bits.
Yeah.
Unless it's something awful bad, Patreon is where to get it.
Unless it's like criminalising us or whatever.
Yeah, and that has happened in a couple.
It has happened a few times. Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, Paul Smith tickets. I got front row tickets for Paul Smith in 3 Arena. And I told you last week, I said, will you come with me?
Yeah.
And you said you had a gig in Waxies that you'd have to get covered for.
Yeah.
But we'd do it. And then we realised as the week progressed that it would clash with the visit of a couple of people who listen to the podcast.
From
Merchants.
Yeah.
And we always like to make time for the Yanks.
We do. If you're Irish and you listen and you want to meet up with us, fuck off.
Mark and Sean are coming over.
Yeah.
And they're staying for the weekend. So that was the only night that we could go meet them.
Yeah.
Now I have a pair of front row tickets that I can't use. They were €140 a pair of them.
Christ.
70
That's
quid each.
How many fivers is that for?
And I'd love to be able to say we'll give them away.
Don't be giving them away. We'll sell them away. We'll give them away for the fine price of £120.
I'd let them go for a ton if I have to.
If someone has a £1 and you want to go front row of Paul Smith.
Second-hand, literally if you go front row. Second-hand tickets for sale. If you go front row of Paul Smith, there's every chance you could end up on his TikTok.
Yeah, you're getting lit up.
Because he could pick on you.
Yeah.
So this is a wonderful adrenaline event.
Where is this?
It's in the 3 Arena.
Oh, 3 Arena.
So if anyone, this podcast comes out on Friday, 3rd of October, you have a week. To get in touch with us via the Instagram.
Literally, for £100.
The first person that comes in with €100 to the Kendy and Raybo podcast.
You have to come in here to the room.
Yeah, come in, you'll interview them.
Yeah, I'll interview you.
The 6 girls will be here.
We'll throw in a free car wash.
Yeah. That's something that I needed to put out there.
Yeah, okay, there you go. Anyone £100. I can't believe we're actually selling on the podcast.
We're selling on the podcast.
That reminds me as well, I was thinking of putting the Astra up. Anyone who has, I don't know, 8,000, we'll say. If you have £8,000, I need to buy a van.
By the way, I'm speaking of the valet stuff as well. It does not shock me that you are continuing to get people to come to your home to fix things that you're not willing to do yourself.
That's so true.
I'd say your neighbours would be looking at this stream of staff that are coming in and out of your house.
That's so true. I didn't even think of that. I'm actually getting someone to come and valet the fucking car.
At least I go and I quietly get it done in a back street, over the road.
Back street valet.
That's what you call the girls.
Yeah. Backdoor valet. God above.
And as Laura says, you're so rude, Ray. You make all the worst jokes.
We should call it cheeky valets. That's what we should call it.
Cheeky valets.
Yeah, cheeky valets.
Cheeky valets. Cheekyvalets.ie. For all your cheeky valet needs.
Oh my God. Yeah. What a brilliant, brilliant job.
I'll tell you a story about ML.
Clean your car, get dirty with us. Cheeky valets.
Okay. ML has been at a loose end lately. He's been trying to take it easy. And the farm manager, I know I've introduced the farm manager before on the podcast.
You have a farm manager?
No. We have a gentleman. So my father's parents' house was vacant. And my mother and father decided, can't have a house vacant, her housing crisis and whatnot. Yeah. So they let it out. And a gentleman is now living there.
Oh, aren't they awful good? You said that they're like they were martyrs. We can't have that sitting now with families wanting it. They're fucking big pound for that house.
Yeah, big pound, yeah. Anyway, they refer very affectionately to the gentleman that's living there as the farm manager. because he lives on the farm.
Okay.
And obviously he doesn't manage the farm, but we do call him the farm manager.
How is it a farm? Is there a farmland there?
Oh,
around
there
the
is
house?
farmland there
Yeah.
around the house, yeah. And in fairness, he does look after it when Dad is away.
Like what?
That's why
Like mowing the lawn or what?
No, counting cattle, feeding cattle, all that sort of stuff. So
Is
in
he trying to
fairness-
sleep, counting cattle?
What?
You know if you want to sleep.
No, it's cheap. Different story altogether. Did you know, by the way, with sheep, if you ever see a sheep on their back, right them. Put them back up.
Right them?
No. No, that's Larry.
Is that because I'm from Roscommon?
No. That's Larry No, apparently a sheep on their back is literally suffocating.
Oh, no way.
And they can't right themselves. Right themselves.
So how do you? So you can't right yourself?
No, you can't. So just make sure if you see a little speck of white in the field and they're upside down, make sure to go over and put it the right way up.
But how do you put it? Roll it.
Just roll it.
Do you got by the legs? Like?
Yeah, it's nice and fluffy. Just roll it.
I can't be touching animals I haven't touched before.
What?
It just feels weird.
How?
I can pet that dog, no problem.
Because you've touched the dog before.
Yeah, but touching an old sheep, I
Oh,
have never.
the type of an animal.
Yeah.
You can't touch a sheep because you never touched a sheep.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel. Would it be bony? I don't know. You see, do
Bony.
you know that awful
The texture.
feeling? Yeah, the
but I
texture
bet
of a
you
sheep.
if I said now I imagine licking a sheep. Can you imagine what the texture is with your tongue?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can immediately taste the sheep.
I can taste the sheep.
That's terrible. Only certain pockets of Ireland that still know what the taste of a sheep is. Anyway, I was talking about ML. So ML, anyway, the farm manager is tremendous at fixing stuff. He's fixing lawnmowers, chainsaws. He's just a really good mechanical sort of a
That's
fella.
class, yeah.
He's brilliant to have. All the neighbours be bringing stuff from to get fixed.
Yeah.
And he happened to get a quad in from the Hagertys to get fixed.
The Hagertys needed that quad. So is it a button quad or a throttle?
I couldn't tell you. I don't think about quad. What's a button quad?
Every so often.
You surprise me.
Yeah, every so often. Have you noticed that every so often something from my childhood agriculturally comes back out again?
Yeah, that's
I
what
said
happened
something
there.
last week as well, and you were like, "How the fuck did you know?"
Yeah, I remember that.
Though I can't remember what it was, but every
No,
so
me
often
neither.
something comes out. I just remember that quads are either throttle or button.
Okay.
You could have a button quad.
I don't know what kind of a quad this was.
Right.
But it was a broken one.
Right, so it's broken quad.
So
Sorry.
the farm manager anyway decided to get it going. So he got it going. And he said to ML, he said, that quad is there now and I think I have it fixed. But if you fancy spinning it, you're more than welcome.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
So ML, being the curious gentleman that he always was,
Oh,
he decided, I'm going to hop up on this now, take it for a spin back the field.
he's an awful thrill seeker.
So we have a we have a road that goes back through the fields. And an old stony road, you know, with a grass.
He's like
going in the
evil
middle.
Knievel. He
was.
went jumping cattle.
Jumped up on it anyway, and he started off back the fields, and he went a good distance, not too far, and all of a sudden he realised that he should go back home. So he decided to turn around.
I thought you said that like in a way that something happened to him.
No,
Alright.
he decided he wanted time to go home now.
I must go home now, says
I have
he.
enough driving done.
Yeah.
He realised at that point that he did not know how to put it into reverse. He had not asked the farm manager. He had asked him how to drive it, but not reverse
Was it that tight?
No, not that tight. As in, he just couldn't figure out. So I didn't know, is it button or throttle is the complex
It's hard
one.
to know now. The button ones is hard to know.
Yeah, so he didn't know how to put it into reverse, which he was very embarrassed about. So he thought the only solution was to keep driving until he had enough space to turn around in the circle.
Yeah.
He drove, I'd say, the guts of 2-3 miles. He ended up back in Ratclass.
He was in Ballasadair.
Yeah, he was very far away from the house. And he finally got a turning circle that got him round.
Yeah.
And halfway back toward the house, then the yoke run out of petrol.
I was going to just say that, yes. Did
Because
he
it
know if there was petrol
It had
in
not
it?
been prepared for such a journey.
No.
No.
So he had to walk then himself back as well. Did he?
Well, no, he had to walk then from there back then.
And then
he had to get the tractor.
Yeah.
And he had to summon my mother, Carmel, because the farm manager had left then for the evening. He tipped into
So
town.
then what happens then is Carmel assumes farm management once that gentleman is off site.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So Carmel then became the farm manager.
She's the vice farm
So
manager.
they had to
Yeah.
they had to tip back then with the tractor, at which point he managed to get a rope around it, and my mother had to steer the quad back to the farm while he
I
pulled
would
it.
love to see that.
Now,
I
isn't that a nice
can't.
little image now?
I would love to see ML.
Yeah.
Will you fucking
Will you steer it?
Will you keep it straight? Will you, Carmel? Like these two people, not that they're all very sprightly, but of an age like
Of an age that they shouldn't be towing quads.
they should
back
not
out
be
of-
towing
no,
quads back
no.
to.
great
Does your
stuff.
father have on-site fuel?
We've green diesel, yeah, for the tractors.
Are you fucking yeah?
Yeah.
In a tank.
Yeah. We always have green diesel in a tank.
Is that what happens to it?
What do you mean?
What's the difference between green diesel and normal diesel?
It's a dye they put in it to distinguish it.
So it's
between
not dirtier?
It's just the very same.
Because I used to have a friend from Longford, and he used green diesel almost everywhere he went.
In the car.
Yeah.
Lovely.
And I used to say to him, that'll ruin your engine now. And he used to
don't
say,
think it does.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Mark. It's
No,
not.
it's literally a dye that because obviously the green diesel is agricultural use.
Have you
So it's
heard
less
of So less VAT and tax.
It's less tax. The government takes less of a cut.
Well,
Because
fair
they
play
want
to
to try
them.
to help the farmers. 'Cause the
Fair
farmers-
play to them. They're always looking after the farmers. Why don't you have fucking green diesel for musicians then?
Oh yeah, wouldn't that be so?
That'd be the right way to go.
Yeah,
Well, we
musicians for green diesel.
Yeah.
Up to Leinster's house.
No, I want our own colour. I want blue diesel.
Blue diesel.
Yeah.
For all the musicians.
Yeah, for all the musicians up and down. We want the VAT off it and the tax off it.
And then would hairdressers get a dose of pink diesel?
Fuck the
Could do different
hairdressers.
colours for different.
You could.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I could have red diesel in it, and they'd be like, "Oh, you're an accountant."
Yeah.
No, I'm not a musician.
Yeah.
Take it
out.
Send them out.
Yeah.
To fuck. But he did get dipped for us. So he got dipped and he got fined. I think it was like €1,500.
Yeah.
And I was like, "More fool you now, you simple shit." And he said, "All the money I've saved over the years of doing this, that 15."
Were you disappointed in him for doing this?
I was like, "No.
But it's funny your position on the dodgy boxes.
What do you mean?"
Like,
No,
you'd be in favour of a dodgy box.
No, I'm in favour of anyone who wants to use a dodgy box.
But
I'll tell you why.
why
Because
not green
Sky is
diesel?
£188.
true, yeah.
But me, you're talking to me like I was the one using the green diesel. What I mean is, I'm the same as you here in this situation.
Yeah,
where
we're
I
both-
go, good enough for you now. If you get caught doing something you shouldn't be doing, well then that's what happens to you then.
I was told by a
Suffer
man.
the consequences.
Told by a man, local man. He said that diesel has changed. This is
Someone, oh, this is the diesel section.
The diesel
but
section.
but listen, you're going to like this because I'm into this as well. Someone else told me about it too.
the diesel has changed.
The diesel has changed, and they did it behind our backs,
They did it
right?
behind our backs.
There was one Welshman was the fucking best man at the wedding, right?
Then
And you think foreigners allow come into this country? They brought in bad diesel with them.
no, the diesel.
They did. They brought them over from Arab places.
back in the 80s and 90s. If you remember a diesel spill on the road, it would be all the colours of the rainbow, all the way up and down the road. It'd be an awful mess, mate.
It was beautiful.
You don't
chemicals burning the nostrils off
you
you.
don't see those kind of spills anymore.
So why, Ray? What's the conspiracy?
Because
Whatever do you mean?
apparently there's less diesel in the diesel, and apparently it's more vegetable fat.
So they're putting
They're
vegetable oil inside
watering
them.
down the diesel, apparently, and that's what's making all the cars.
And do you know what's
fall
awful
shite.
too? They're cutting cocaine now with baking powder, Ray. And do you know what?
Yeah,
That just shows you the country's gone to shit.
Gone
There's
shite,
no one
yeah.
keeping an eye on that.
But-
You can't have diesel in the car now, and you can have a lovely little lining.
2 tricks with the diesel, which do after the cocaine. 2 tricks with the diesel. Number 1, always fill up on the same filling stations if you can. If your car is running well,
And you think it's good diesel.
stick to your filling stations because they're normally, apparently you can see on the pump, if the pump is mad dirty when you're actually pulling out the hose,
Yeah.
then you kind of know that it's
What if they're just
it's
not
bad
cleaning their
stuff.
pumps? Some
No,
people don't clean the
I
pumps.
know,
Ray.
but good diesel doesn't leave a whole mess behind it.
Does it not?
No, apparently not. In some places you can see the vegetable fat actually trickling down.
Well, actually, it's funny you say that because I got diesel the last day and I did up myself a little bowl of chips as well at the same time as well.
The whole thing, yeah.
With what was left of it.
Yeah. So, and the other thing then
you know?
is a thing called diptane. Do you ever hear of
Now,
diptane?
I was so glad you got on to Diptane because someone told me yesterday about Diptane
Yeah,
as
you
well.
put a little drop of that into your
So
vehicle.
what does that do?
Apparently it fucking helps clean out the place and keep everything ticking over. lovely.
It lubricates the engine or something.
Yeah,
does
it's like
it?
a little dose of,
Like a filtery thing.
yeah, it's like a sachet of Revive or something like that in the morning.
It's like an old Baraka for the car.
Like the Baraka for the car.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
No, because someone told me about that. What did you call it? Blue taint?
Diptane.
Diptane.
Yeah, diptane.
Diptane. So if you put it, like a little copy
I
in with
forget
it.
what he told me about a little drop.
Yeah, I've heard people on about that
You
as well.
throw it in and it's good for everything.
So
Just-
they're
it just
fucking-
makes everything better.
They're lacing the fucking diesel on us.
Like a damp trap.
So like, if we thought cars were people, would this not be like, this is kind of
It's
like...
car abuse.
This is car abuse.
Absolutely car abuse. Yeah,
It's
it's
outrageous.
a bit like the equivalent of feeding a McDonald's meal, more than you should to, an older person.
Hang on, no, don't be bringing McDonald's into this now.
Sorry, yeah, we're in trouble. Presented by
why,
Go Loud.
why,
Go Loud.
why is it bad to feed it to an older person?
Yeah, but you just wouldn't be wanting to be eating takeaways all the time. Bad for you.
Oh, bacon and cabbage would be the way to go. Is
That'd
this?
be the way to go. Yeah,
No.
and they're also
So
a
if you're
good wee
feeding
two-piece.
an old person, Ray, I'm so glad you brought this up, Ray. If you're feeding an old person out there, don't be feeding them McDonald's.
Not all
If
the
you've-
time.
If you've learned, not all the time, no.
Not all the
If
time.
you've learned anything from this podcast,
Don't be feeding them.
don't be feeding the McDonald's, the old people.
We have to talk about Shawnee Bagnall's suggested shout out.
Go on.
So Shawnee Bagnall, I know I'll be very quick.
That's
now,
all.
Josh,
Don't worry. No, me checking watch there wasn't telling you to hurry on at all. It was telling me
announcement
something.
he sent me.
Go on.
He said, Sligo Mugindo.
Mugindo.
Mugindo is bringing you their first ring show in 7 years into the West, and it's one not to be missed. We're so excited to be able to showcase some amazing fighters on Saturday, October the 18th in the Knockner Arena at ATU Sligo. Why not grab the family, friends or colleagues and come out and support our club and athletes. Here are the details. Saturday, October 18th, Knockner Arena, ATU. Starts at like 6:30, and it's basically...
boys boxing jaw.
Pucking the heads of each other.
Pucking the heads of each other. So is it Sligo Kickboxing Academy? What's the name of it?
It's Sligo Mugindo.
Mugindo. Now, Mugindo is obviously Irish for academy.
Is it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Is it?
Mugindo, yeah, 100%.
You're joking me.
No, it is, yeah. No, it's an Irish word for
Are you
academy.
making that up?
No, not making it up.
You are.
I'm not.
You're keeping a straight face.
I'm not
I
making
would
it up.
presume Mugindo is some sort of a Korean/Japanese/Chinese word for pucking the head of young fellas.
No, it's a real old Irish word.
Sligo pucking the head of young fellas present.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what the mad thing
Not
about it
Sligo
is?
Academy.
So these are all professional kickboxers or whatever, like guys who do kickboxing all the time, puck and jaw.
Puck and jaw.
But if you're wondering what's so special about that, you know Brad Pitt in Snatch?
I've never seen
You've never seen Snatch?
I think I have.
Brad Pitt plays a travelling gentleman in Snatch,
Right.
and no one knows why, but he's the best boxer that ever lived. He pucks the heads of everyone, and they don't know why. He doesn't train or anything for
He
us.
wasn't in a Mugindo.
He wasn't in a Mugindo. No, he was in a Halt and Size.
Right.
But, so, very similar now.
Go on.
But I'm like him, you know.
Okay.
No one knows why, but Kendy had a special fist.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to
Well,
do
your brother
is...
always had a special fist.
What does that mean?
Joey always, anytime Joey ever hit me in the arm, it was turned up a big blue bruise.
But that's because he has bony
Whatever
knuckles.
about him, he's an absolute
He has bony knuckles that dig
horrible
into your
bastard
skin.
for hitting me in the shoulder and making me sore for days.
Yeah, we have bony knuckles, you see. That's what's wrong with us.
Are you featuring in this puck?
Yeah, no, I'm going to... The second they're all tired...
Yeah.
I'm going to...
Puck the heads.
I'm going to come out of the crowd and bait the head. It'd be like a wrestling event.
You'll
My
be-
God, he's back.
You'll be
He's back.
Mick McDermott, you're going to walk in and
Yeah.
I am the secret weapon here.
And then
You
Mick
did
is
the-
going to stand up to me and then I'm going to hit him with a chair and put him through a
You're
table.
the Mugindo kid.
Yeah, I'm the Mugindo kids, the academy kids.
Academy kid, yeah. That's great.
Anyway, go to that. Well, I'm going to it. It's going to be unreal.
You can get ringside tables as well, which apart to me, in my... You know, I think every man has an extravagant wanting to be in the movies moment.
Yeah, let's dress up like pimps and go
the Conor McGregor moment.
Yeah.
And I kind of thought, imagine if I had the money to pay for a ringside table and you bring all the viewers and they'll dress up.
I'll interview them here.
I mean, our
No,
viewers.
but we should dress up in pimp suits and go to it.
Yeah.
Front row.
Like Conor McGregor style. AJ,
Yeah, I
let's
just
get us
don't.
out. I
The
don't think
more
you'd
you
have
say
anything
it like
tacky
him,
enough.
yeah, the more you say it like him, the more I don't want to do it.
Okay.
But anyway.
Brendan's Bits.
Brandon's Go on.
Women, after much research was done on them, it turns out they're happier without children or men.
Okay, so that is such shit. Sorry, by the way, you might be happier without children or men.
Yeah.
Nicola would definitely be happier without me, but unfortunately she needs me.
She needs you to
I'm
manage
more
the
like
children.
another babysitter, to
Yeah.
her. And the other thing is, like, I've said this before as well, but it's so true, and I've noticed it. Like, I'm just another thing for Nicola to be looking
Worry about.
after.
Yeah.
But the thing is, every so often I can be competent enough to look after her kids so she can go and do work.
Yeah.
So that's why she keeps me around.
You're handy.
But I'm not really of any value to her outside of that. Like, I've noticed lately she's finding it awful hard to listen to me.
Is it?
Have you ever found that? It's really embarrassing.
Or when she gets real, like, as in just, you're just grating on her.
So, have you ever seen her look through you?
Yeah, she has, yeah.
When you're, so, you know, it's really embarrassing because you feel like a baby. So, me and you are very passionate gentlemen, not
Very
in the bedroom. But what I mean is,
Speak for yourself.
no, but I'm definitely not. If I'm like, how was that? Sorry about that. That's a passionate.
That's me too. Goes down hard. Well.
My thing is weird noises for 2 minutes and then going, geez, sorry.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure now.
Sorry about that.
Didn't know I was going to.
Yeah. I
Anyway.
suppose there's nothing sexy about someone actually going, sorry about that. Now.
Oh, the second it's over, I'm passionate. Like, that's so bad. Like.
Sorry about that now.
But anyway.
Yeah, it's all ahead of Kevin and Stephanie.
What?
That'll be Stephanie's reality now on Saturday night.
Sorry about
that. Now, said Kev.
Anyway, what I was getting at was, what was I getting at again? Oh yeah, so I found now that, so you get passionate about audio desks,
We're getting to that, yeah.
speakers,
Yeah, lovely.
lights.
Buying kitchens at the minute.
But she's into that too. That's the problem. What I mean is, I might say to Nicola, geez, I fucking, I saw this thing, like a video of this desk, like, you want to see it, this class, you know? And I go 2 minutes of real passionate, and then I look at her, and I'll be like, oh, she's not listening.
No.
She's
Looking
looking
through you.
straight through me.
Oh, God, that's awful.
And I end up just stopping talking.
And she doesn't know.
And she doesn't notice either.
No.
Do you know? She doesn't notice it. Or a lot of time what she'll do is, yeah, have you thought about what the girls are having for dinner? And it's so demoralising. You're like, oh.
No, I'm so sorry.
You're like,
That's a really...
No, but it's not her fault. I'm bringing to her stuff that she has no interest in.
Laura normally pulls back and says, that's a story maybe for the podcast. Do you know? You should save that one for the podcast.
There was something else I was going, oh yeah, so Brendan's actual problem there is that they're happier without us. It might be possible, but I guarantee it, that's just a load of women who don't have a fella going, yeah,
we're
no,
delighted, yeah.
No, I don't, fellas.
Or had the wrong fella for a while.
Yeah.
And the wrong child.
Whatever. Yeah, the wrong child. The gave away the child.
Exactly.
Whatever.
I want to cue in the sad music again. I know it's not going to be in the Patreon, but it's an excuse to use it a second time.
Yeah.
So the sad music is kicking in underneath there now, and I'm going to tell you about a quote that came out of Laura's mouth at 9:30 p.m. on the 30th of September 2025. Okay. It was actually our wedding anniversary.
Oh, was it?
I didn't handle that very well. The wedding anniversary.
Why?
I don't know. I kind of regressed back into. I kind of had thought of doing something, and then I don't know, was that what she wanted for the wedding? Like, Laura wouldn't be a very demanding wife.
No.
She's wonderful. I think all she wanted was a nice, thoughtful card.
Yeah, and leave her alone.
And I thought, you know, something. Growing up in our house, that my parents didn't buy each other cards for the wedding anniversary.
Not at all.
This is the day 2 years later that we got married.
We don't, me and Nicola don't do that
I know.
either.
Laura got up on the 30th and she came down and she handed me the most beautiful card with the most beautiful picture of me trying to do the splits at my wedding and said, you know, happy anniversary, happy second anniversary to my most wonderful husband.
This was the night that we got let down by the bus driver.
Yeah, it was the night David Nash ruined her life. But I was sitting there and going, I felt so bad about I just didn't get a card. And it was the only thing I had to do was get a card. But I'm lucky we got married twice. So we get married on the 7th of October in the eyes of our Lord and the Roman Catholic Church.
Yes.
So as far as I'm concerned, that's our wedding anniversary. So the 30th of September 2023.
Nothing to do with you.
Celebrant.
It was an
legal.
awful. Yeah. Completely legal. The Lord himself was spitting down the top of you.
And then on the 7th of October, we entered Cornelia Parish Church.
No.
And in the eyes of the Catholic Church, we then committed to each other. In sickness and in health.
He blessed upon you.
He did.
And I couldn't agree more, Ray. In fact, I'm so glad you didn't spend that much money on the 7th of September.
And that'll be the morning I'll get her a card.
But get her a mass card now.
Why?
Sure.
Because look, you shouldn't kill me.
No. You have to get a Howley card.
Anyway.
Enjoying this shite.
9:30 p.m. on 30th of September 2025.
Her heart broke.
Sitting on the couch, set the scene, we're watching Downton Abbey. We're big into Downton Abbey at the minute.
Yeah.
Loving it, every bit of it. It's an absolutely wonderful show. Very wholesome. And she was on her phone and she says the following line. I can't believe I didn't know about adverts.
What? What do you mean?
She was currently on... So Laura has been an avid fan of Facebook Marketplace since she discovered it for buying stuff for the house, old bits of, you know, vintage lamps.
Yeah, but before
stuff like
Facebook Marketplace was a place,
yeah,
me and you were buying shite bases.
We were
on adverts.
I know,
2006.
But Laura never subscribed to adverts or done deal. As a woman, she has been shielded from such things.
Yeah.
And she has probably felt her place was not on these ads.
Why are women so scared of Dundee and adverts?
I think
because it's just full of boys selling machinery.
I think they think it's boys selling cars, machinery. It's all lad stuff.
Yeah.
She never really put two and two together to go, there actually could be some nice house things in there.
Yeah.
That you could get for the house.
Yeah.
But I'm sitting there enjoying Downton Abbey. Next thing she says, and I'll read it again because it was so frightening. I can't believe I didn't know about adverts. It was at this point I realised she now was in the app.
Oh, wow.
Do you know who else is in the app?
She's infiltrated you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what? I haven't said this to her yet, so this will be the first she hears.
Imagine the fear, like as in, have you thought about just leaving the country?
I could just leave. Because obviously at some point she's going to be the smart woman that she is and she's going to go, I wonder where Ray is on this.
Well, I'm not going to tell her it's called Ray's Discount Warehouse.
Don't tell her it's called Don't tell her.
No.
Don't say it.
When she sees your advert history.
Because what's worse is a friend of mine, when I had the van up for sale, a friend of the show, Dave Bergen, he actually went in to look at the van and he's like, oh, Ray's Discount, and he looked at all the stuff that I had sold. I never realised there was like a history of all the things you've sold.
Yep.
Go back to like 2008.
Yeah, so you can also see when also.
Yeah.
So she can see that you commented last week on the
She can
Yoko
see
and I'll
me
give
comments.
you 400. Yeah, she can see your comments.
She can see everything.
This is worse than if she found out you were like
I was
following...
cheating on her.
Yeah, OnlyFans of yours.
Yeah.
She was like, I signed up for OnlyFans where you're following 46
At least OnlyFans would be 10 or 15 euro a month. That'd be grand, like.
Yeah, it's depending on what you're spending.
Depending on what you're spending.
Will she lose the head?
I don't know. She'll hear the podcast now Friday morning, Friday afternoon.
But the amount of stuff that you've come and gone. I won't say the name of him. Okay? No, I can't even tell the story because it's good.
Why?
Lately, a couple of weeks ago, I had to drop something to a house here in Sligo.
Oh no, you can't say the name.
No,
I know who you're talking about.
but I had to do it.
But he's done fierce well for himself. He's managed to keep things very on the down low.
I mean,
And we've all enabled
just
it.
for anyone, don't say any more. But
No,
I just said for anyone who's listening buys are buys. You know,
Buys
when a
are
buy
buys.
says, "Will you do something for me?" We go,
Yeah.
Don't tell anyone.
Don't
of
ask.
course I won't.
Now, in fairness, I've never asked anyone, I don't think,
Why?
to
do this for you.
To do a little bit
Anyway,
of
I had to drop something that a fella had bought to his house while his missus wasn't there
Oh, God.
because he was so scared of what she'd.
Yeah. And the thing is, you obviously said, no, that's the one I've always had. Do you know?
No, sure, I kept a base away from Nicola for years.
Yeah,
like.
no. That's the one I've always had. Anyway, speaking of that disaster, I also seen a little video about music mat. Which I
Right.
just want to see. You know the way women have
Girl mat.
Girl mat.
Yeah.
Music mat.
Sure, the
is-
cocktails are 50 for €600.
you're having to be looking at a new guitar,
Yeah.
new bass, right? And you're looking at the €400 model, and you're thinking it's nice, it's got some nice features. Then there's a model just up from it, €600 model.
Yeah. Yeah, really nice
there's some
features.
nicer features on that.
There's perfect.
Then there's a €900 model.
Oh, the features on that.
as I like to call it, the Mexican model.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mexican
So
model.
we've gone through the Korean and the Japanese models.
Yeah.
Now we're at the Mexican model of the
Yeah.
guitar, and you're going. It's got all the goodness of the previous two, but it's got extra bits.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, there's a jump to the American-made model,
€2,500.
€2,500, €3,000.
Yeah.
And you're sitting there going, well, if I buy the American model, I'll never be worried about it again.
You'll never,
I'll never
because-
be wondering because if
Do
I
you know
buy
what-
900,
yeah. Do you know what music mat is? By the time I get that Mexican one for £900, in a
Yeah.
couple of years I'll get another one of those and another one of those and
Yeah,
another one of those.
silly.
Whereas I could just buy this one now and
then
I'll never buy.
again.
I'll never buy again. So musicians say that all the time. Sure, that's it now. I won't ever have to buy again.
Yeah, never.
You know?
And that's true. I actually believe in this. If you buy the right one,
Yeah.
and I'm talking to you, Brian McDermott.
No, that's not true, by the way. If you buy the right one, you'll still want other
No,
stuff.
you won't. I
You
do
will.
find that if you buy the right one, but that's the most expensive one there's available.
That's always the right one.
That's always
It's
the right
the most
one.
expensive
Because
one.
it's the one, like it happened to me. I bought a bass amp a long time ago.
Yeah.
Now it's totally unusable now because it's too heavy. But I'll never ever buy another bass amp.
You did buy a bit. Oh shit! I fucking only out to try.
Fine.
So she'll
She'll have
see your
seen it now
adverts
in
now.
my history anyway.
I am so stupid. I was like, but Ray, you did
You
buy
have
a bit.
betrayed the first rule of music.
Fucking
lad.
hell. Oh, that's amazing. Oh God, Ray, we better
we-
fucking wrap this
Two
up.
little shout outs.
Go
Number
on.
one, Ian and Emma.
Ian
Shout
and
out
Emma.
to long term fans and listeners, Ian and Emma, and also to wish Leah a speedy recovery.
Leah Love,
Yeah.
the strongest woman in all of Sligo. Can I just say that? The
Yeah.
most positive, strongest young one in all of
Yeah.
Sligo. And I wish you all the best. And
She
it
would have
is-
been at them again though, but she's
She
not-
would have.
Yeah,
She
would
would
have done
have
them
now,
again
but
though,
yeah.
but she's just
But
in
listen,
recovery at the minute.
what a woman. And if you need anything from me, don't ring me now.
Don't ring,
Jesus,
'cause
no,
I'm
I'm
busy.
joking. I want to go on the road. Honestly, the
Yeah.
fucking power in that young one is unreal.
And also Richard and Erica with the
Yes.
arrival of the baby Brody.
Brody, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
What's Richard? Richard Clark Elliott.
Yeah.
Brody Clark Elliott.
Brody Clark Elliott.
Wow.
No.
That's nice.
So they had a beautiful, beautiful little baby boy, all
Yeah.
good and healthy. Mammy's happy, daddy's happy, baby's happy.
Sounds wonderful.
Richard
So-
is still drinking his Guinness.
Yeah,
and sure, look,
and
if you
giving
can
some
drink
to the child.
Yeah, if you can drink Guinness as a parent, lads.
Yeah.
Now,
Two.
you've made it.
Just remember,
Go on.
I have Bear Paul Smith tickets. And I need to sell them for the €100 because you can imagine now that she's found out in the advert
Oh,
stuff,
man.
I need to start letting stuff go and liquidating stuff.
You're going to be in some trouble.
We're currently tempted by an IKEA kitchen.
Oh,
Went in-
did you get the design one?
Went in yesterday evening.
Yeah.
Sarah Jane, God bless her, she's a wonderful woman.
To get her design.
And I would love to work in IKEA. I know you need to go, but I'd love to work in IKEA kitchens because obviously she knows all the worktops, all the different cabinets, all the integrated dishwashers.
Yeah.
And we come in and we just showed her a space with a window in it. And she designed possibly the most beautiful kitchen.
And is she an interior architect or what?
She works for IKEA.
That's so she is.
But she's trained in the ways of putting an IKEA kitchen into a space.
Yeah.
And she put in all little bits with drawers and pull-outs and bins under the sink and the whole lot. And
Jesus. I mean,
everything.
how innovative is that? Like, there's been bins under sinks
But
for
it was the
since
stupidest thing
1972.
we ever did because of the fact that we have a feckin' kitchen that came with the house. We took it out when we started the building and we were going to put it back in. We are going to put it back in.
No, that's a dirty old, smelly old, rat-infested old kitchen.
It's
room.
not. It was a lovely kitchen. Granted, it needed a bit of a clean because obviously you want to clean it before it goes back in and we were going to paint it a nice colour and all the rest. But now we're looking at the IKEA kitchen and it's so perfect.
Yeah,
and
it's
so
a
beautiful.
dirty array.
And Sarah Jane put so much work into it.
Yeah, you're letting
Like
her down.
I'm letting her down if we don't spend
Yeah.
the money on the IKEA. But I don't have the money, so I need to sell
Yeah,
the
but Ray,
tickets.
can I talk to you?
Paul Smith ticket
Yeah.
front row.
But Ray, have you thought about debt?
What about it?
Just get in more deeper.
Mark, there's no more deeper. I can't go any deeper.
Ray's after hitting Australia.
I've after running out of road.
So warn your father. Trying to fucking.
Yeah.
Trying
to turn the
Can't turn around.
Yeah.
Can't turn around.
Cheekyvalet.com.ie.
Yeah, make sure
check
you look it up, lads. And if you're interested in joining the team, we're doing the interviews here.
Yeah,
whenever you want.
here. We're also be interviewing for what Laura said. We can't get a student now because we've sexualised it.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, we ruin everything, don't we?
No, but I still think it's fine.
No, but anyway, I'm not sexualising the cheeky valet.
No. What's the uniform of the cheeky valet?
Huh? A bikini. But that's not sexualised. These are good work. Listen, we're doing the interviews
It's going to be hot work.
Yeah, it's going to be good hot work. We're doing the
water
interviews.
will be roasting, and you wouldn't want
Middle
to
of January, you're going to be out in the bikini. But listen, I'm doing the interviews in here at 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
So just make sure you give us a shout. And I was going to say something that was so seedy. Where's something nice? It sounds so bad.
Best luck to Kevin and Stephanie in the week.
Yep.
Best luck to you and Nicola having a weekend away. And I look forward to hearing all about it.
Can't wait.
On Monday.
Yeah, Ray, fair play to me.
And fair play to me.
Good luck.
Good luck.
The Kendy and Raybo podcast, sponsored by Maeve's Cozy Front Lounge and the Garavo.